Hi Pisces, welcome to your bonus. I told you I would get to you. All right. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, come back. Come back, Pisces. Come back, Pisces. All right. Pisces! All right. I'm going to put you down. Stay. All right. I slept all over your cards, so they're all messed up, and I'm just going to redo your reading. I mean, when I do readings, by the way, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you joining me. Please listen to your own intuition when you hear me. Listen to what I spew out and see if it rings anything in you and brings you anywhere true. Just listen to you. What you feel. Your truth. I can just bring you along my journey a little bit. Tell you how I feel. Bring some stories and, that you see my weird personality. The Four of Michael just jumped out, and I remember this from yesterday. So that's a good place to start. I'm going to continue to shuffle. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, whatever. April 2016, whatever. Highest, goodest. Can I repeat that? I kind of want to delete the video. Sometimes I say language that is not correct. I have a lot of English teachers in my life, including my sister, and they would spank me for some words I say sometimes, but sometimes when I'm just going in the flow of things, 2 more jumpers, 3 more jumpers, I'm going to keep them. Let's keep them. Let's keep them and look at the bottom, and that's what we have, because it's for the highest and greatest good of all of us, Pisces. For all of us to know, so we're all helped and lifted in love. Now, what's at the bottom? Leap of faith. Pisces, you get a leap of faith. 0. Excuse me. Archangel Metatron, believe in yourself, Pisces. Listen to your heart. I didn't give you a song. I have a bell. That's a pretty loud heart. Isn't this fun? I have no idea what it is. It made me feel like a little kid, like, excuse me? Excuse me? Hello? Is anybody home? Is anybody in there? Hello? Hello? Not too much, or they get irritated. Maybe they're pretending to sleep, or they're doing something else. One more. Hello, universe, spirit. We'd like a little help today to give us some clarity and a little love, a little understanding on what's going on. So let's see what we got. Pisces, the Magician, 6 of Raphael, Queen of Raphael, and the 4 of Michael. This is us. All right, let's get to it. I did want to tell you before that I did do a reading before this, and I did 15 minutes on the dot, and it was too long to upload onto YouTube, so I had to delete it on the spot. What is up with my rhyming? Oh my, all right, continuing on. And I had a really good video. I was really excited to show you, Pisces. My sister and her boyfriend were brushing Buddy, our horse, one of them, the other one's Elvis, in the yard. And he was eating grass in the yard, having a good old time, looking beautiful and getting all spruced up, almost like my nails, which I have to pay attention to now that I'm on video. So we're all getting spruced up today, taking a leap of faith, right? All right, let's go back to this before, oh, look at that. Look, Pisces. Pisces, that's cool. You go from a leap of faith, which is 0. That's that center point of knowing. You don't know how you know. You don't know why you're here. You kind of know you came here for something big. You kind of know you're going to be okay. You kind of know you're going to have lessons. You kind of don't know what's going to happen. You're slightly nervous, slightly excited, but you're having a leap of faith. You're going to go with it because somewhere in the back of you, you know you're meant to be right here, right now, exactly as you are. Right? Because you're perfect, Pisces, exactly now. Now is the time when you are here where you can do whatever you want to do this, which is number 1, 0 to 1. So you're moving forward, Pisces. This is the Magician. So we move on from that place of knowing in us and trust to looking at your physical surroundings. You'd be like, okay, now I have all this spiritual stuff that you got, Pisces, going on, and that faith stuff, and now you're going to pull it down earth like you can do. Sometimes Pisces need to explore the earth and they get lost in it a little bit. Whatever that means for you, Pisces. But Pisces sometimes need to escape. They need to get themselves back so they can come back in full battery, you know, like your cell phone. You can't just keep your cell phone going or it's not going to work. If you charge it a little, you get a little more. If you charge it a little, you get a little more. If you charge it fully, you're going to get a lot more. If you charge it fully and turn it off, you're going to get full charge. Just make sure to unplug it so you don't overcharge it, right? And you're going to have a better battery than the one that keeps plugging in every 20 minutes, right? Or that keeps their little to-go battery on the side and then plugs it in and gets a little bit of juice, a little bit, and then, but not really. It's not really, it always kind of doesn't have enough room for my videos or your videos, you know? So recharge your batteries. Come back to Earth. And when your batteries have recharged too much in an area, go back up. Does that make sense? I don't exactly know what I just said to you, Pisces. I just know I have a Pisces rising. So you can get obsessed or do something compulsively or need to escape, whatever that is for you. For some people, it's exercising and running around and dancing. For some people, it is going out to a bar and drinking. For some people, it's doing art so much their fingers get bloody. Blah, blah, blah. So for others, it's working so much that they forget to have a life otherwise. For some people, it's partying so much that they don't get into work or they don't have responsibility. It can go any spectrum that you have that for, but don't use it as a crutch. Use it to explore. Did I just rhyme? I don't even know. Like, use that as your lesson. It's okay for wherever you went too much, but you can't stay there or your battery is going to drain. So you need to recognize, Pisces, the surroundings you have around you. You want a balance on your table so you can create magic. You can't just have one tool on your table. And you're Pisces, so you're usually good at a lot of things. You have a lot of talents. You have a lot of different means of analysis and or comprehension of a problem or situation or person, or many emotions towards something where you don't just see one way. You kind of do feel everyone's perspective, and then maybe you don't understand which one is your own, which is why the alone time is important. But it should be true rejuvenation alone time, where you really feel comfortable, which actually is kind of like this. Wait, I didn't even read these yet. Oh, I didn't even look at these. Look at this. We are moving. We are making sense here. So you're going to get another part to the bonus soon. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm just letting you know. I didn't even look at these. These are brand new. So there is a bunch of cards I have not looked at all. I remember I got this But I spoke about it when I got it. I looked at the card, didn't look at it again. Now realize, I'm going to let you in on a secret, Pisces, of what I'm figuring out, at least about me, with the readings, and I guess in general. I'm not a big, like, total, meditator. Sometimes I am, but I usually will fall asleep. So I need to physically move my body. I need to have connection with my physical body and movement, usually to meditate. So that's where music comes in for me, or dancing, or the silks, or my baton. Oh, I do have something for you. I have my, look, I can put this. There's too much light. This is my whip. So lights. I like lights. Sidetracked with my whip. So you guys don't get a horse, but for some reason Pisces gets the whip. Whips can be fun. They can be fun and entertaining. All right, so let's go on. Where did I lose myself? Where did I lose myself? Oh, with how I read. It's sort of like a Pisces. And it's sort of a little bit like the masculine side of Pisces, I guess, in my opinion. I only have my opinion, guys. I can say that my opinion does involve at least 20 plus years of work with at least a couple hundred, 2,000 people a week. Sometimes the same. So I see their progression and their change and their morphing, and sometimes totally different people. So all of this stuff that I've learned, and astrology and cards and situations, has actually been something that, because of my Virgo being grounded somewhere in my life and having to do something where I was serving, enabled me to actually see the physical output of how the things I knew and the concepts about people actually worked. And they did act like that, especially when they're drinking, because they're more natural, or that other side comes out. So, and then throwing in there that I have always been sober. I don't drink. I don't drink when I work. And over time, and probably due to living with somebody for a long time that didn't drink, and just by default, it happened. Plus, if I drink, I get really bad hangovers, and I feel gross. So for me, it doesn't work. I like to know what's going on. But I have fun in the environment, you know, as long as it's not too draining. Sometimes it's really draining, but I've learned a lot from it. You know, I learned how to deal with people. I'm going to go on a sidetrack, and I'm just going to go with Pisces, that you're going to get something out of this. Like, this sort of goes for anyone that has a YouTube channel. There have been people that come in the bar, usually feeling a little bit entitled, or possibly too much liquid courage. And I decide to cut them off. I don't know how much they had before they came in. Maybe they only had one with me and I didn't know. Now I know sometimes people have different tolerances. You don't know everybody. So I have to see, even if they start with me, maybe they don't have a tolerance. They have 2 and someone else can have 8. You have to be aware and sensitive and conscious to know how to mommy them. All right, so I got to cut this short. We're going to come back. But what do you do when the person then argues back with you and they're like, well, I spend this much money here and I bring all my friends here and I've spent this much on the jukebox, so you're going to miss me. You're going to miss that I'm here and all my business. And what are you doing? And oh my God, could you possibly? Some people want their alcohol and they won't argue back. They'll just say, okay, thank you. Those are the awesome ones. And like, get it. Like, thank you for mommying me. Maybe I should go home and take a nap and not be seen in public right now. But the ones that don't and want to argue, I just say, move along. I've actually paid people to leave. Here you go. I'm going to take my tip money, give it back to you, and you go away because you're not worth my time nor the pain in the ass. And somebody better will come and sit on your bar stool that I appreciate. I'll see you soon.